Hello, FA Nation. Justin Fensterman here, and with 8 games on tap for tonight's DFS NBA action, let's talk about some of the value on the board on FanDuel and DraftKings for tonight's DFS NBA value video here on FantasyAlarm.com. Now, before we hit the board, I must warn you, a lot of player status is currently up in the air. Make sure you're continuously checking back in on all of the injuries. That is the war zone that we're dealing with right now when it comes to DFS NBA in the final week of the regular season. Now, let's get to the players. At point guard, Jordan Goodwin. It's very obvious that the Wizards are tanking to better position themselves for the lottery, and it would be shocking to see Monte Morris play. And even if DeLon Wright ends up suiting up tonight, Atlanta hasn't been as good defensively as they were back in the winter, especially on the perimeter. It's a pace-up spot for the Wizards, and Goodwin has hit double figures in scoring and posted 6+ dimes in both of his last 2 games. He's also been crashing the boards better, as well exceeding his 3.2 average in 6 of his last 7 outings. With a lot of the Wizards' impact players out tonight, Goodwin should be looking at around 10 shots, and if Wright sits again, he'll take 10 to 15 shots for sure. He's also stolen the ball in 3 of his last 4 outings. At shooting guard, Quentin Grimes. Jalen Brunson being out gives Grimes a usage bump of over 6%, and it will go even higher if RJ Barrett sits again as well. Grimes has scored no fewer than 14 points in 6 straight contests and hit the 20-point mark in 4 of those games. He'll help play make a bit more and has dropped 4 dimes or more in 4 of his last 5 battles. Indiana ranks 27th at covering shooting guards, and we should see Grimes take 12 to 15 shots this evening. He shot 50% from the floor and over 47% from beyond the arc over his last 4 games. He's also posted 7 swipes total over his last 5 contests, and the pace heavily favors New York tonight. At small forward, Trey Murphy. Murphy has been on fire over the last month, scoring over 19 points per game, and he's hit 50% of his shots or more in 3 of his last 4. He should be looking at double-digit shots once again, and Memphis is dealing with a not 100% Dillon Brooks. Murphy has also posted swipes in 7 straight outings and is averaging 1.1 per game for the year. The Grizzlies are a bottom 13 team at covering small forwards, and Murphy has hit over 54% of his shots and 48% of his threes over his last 6 games. At power forward, Obi Toppin. Indiana ranks 28th in the league at covering power forwards, and Toppin is coming off of a 21-point game from a few days ago, and because Indiana is so soft up front, and with Julius Randle still sidelined, Toppin is in a good spot and his rebounding potential goes up this evening. He's scored in double figures in 3 of his last 4 games. He's even been helping move the ball around, and with no Brunson tonight, a few of the Knicks will have to help set up plays, and Toppin should be looking at around 30 minutes once again. He'll even get more playing time if RJ Barrett sits. Toppin has taken 12 shots or more and blocked shots in 2 of his last 4 games. Finally, at center, Jalen Duren. It was quite interesting seeing the Pistons start both Duren and James Wiseman together, and they could opt to do that again tonight, and the size advantage should give Duren a boost in his production potential. Duren has posted double-doubles in 3 of his last 5 contests, and he's hit double figures in scoring and stole the ball in 4 of his last 5 battles. After seeing him produce nicely against Miami, let's trot him back out there, especially with how cheap he is on DraftKings. He also averages nearly a block per game and has swatted away shots in 3 of his last 4 contests. The Pistons have a lot of injured players, and even if Duren comes in off the bench tonight, he should have plenty of opportunities to produce. And that is your DFS NBA value video, FA Nation. Again, check back for injuries all day, every hour. Let's make sure we don't have any zeros in our lineup because there's a lot of variable change, especially in the final week of the NBA's regular season. Good luck, and let's win.